Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
My name is Catherine, and today we have an elementary level lesson about food, one of my favorite things to talk about.
That's right. We are going to talk about food, but specifically, we're going to talk about a family barbecue.
Okay, what is a family barbecue? Well, I'll just say a few words first. A barbecue is usually something that we do outside. We bring food, we play games, maybe have some drinks, and a lot of the food is grilled. So that's what we're talking about today. We're going to hear this dialogue first, and then we'll come back to talk about it.
Catherine, have you ever noticed how food is not just about eating, but also about memory and happiness? I mean, one smell from the grill can take me back to childhood family barbecues.
Exactly. Food is like time travel. A simple taste can remind us of family, friends, and celebrations. And for English learners, food is also a perfect way to practice. You can learn so many useful words like marinate, grill, or dozen.
Yes, and I love how these words are not just vocabulary, they're practical. If someone says, "we marinate the chicken," it means they add spices or sauce before cooking. That one word teaches you about flavor, culture, and cooking methods.
And take the word dozen. It's everywhere in daily life. A dozen eggs, a dozen hot dogs, even a couple dozen cookies. It's a quick way to count, and once you know it, you sound more natural in English.
Right, and let's not forget about buns. A hamburger bun or hot dog bun is just bread. But when you use the right word, people immediately understand. That's the magic of food vocabulary. It makes conversations smooth, simple, and real.
So true. That's why talking about food in English is never boring. It's about flavor, memory, numbers, and daily life all in one. And when learners practice with these words, they're not only learning English, they're learning how to connect.
And connection is what makes language powerful. Food brings people together, and language helps us share it. If you're listening right now, try saying these words out loud. Describe your favorite meal and see how it feels. Don't forget to share your ideas, subscribe, like, and leave a comment. We'd love to know what foods make you happy.
Marco, isn't it funny how food can also teach us about culture? For example, in Mexico, people eat tacos and enchiladas, while in Japan, sushi and tempura are everywhere. Each dish tells a story about the country.
That's so true. And when learners use words like cuisine to describe the style of cooking from a country, they sound more advanced. Saying Italian cuisine or Indian cuisine is much better than just saying Italian food.
Exactly. And another good word is flavor. Instead of only saying, "this is good," you can say, "this soup has a rich flavor." It sounds more natural and expressive.
And don't forget texture. That's how food feels in your mouth. Bread can be soft, but the crust is crunchy. Ice cream is creamy. Chips are crispy. These words make your English more colorful.
I love that. And food is also about health. When we say balanced diet, we mean mixing proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Knowing these words can help learners describe not just what they eat, but how it affects their life.
Exactly. Next time someone asks you, "what do you usually eat for breakfast?" you can answer with detail. "I usually eat cereal with milk and a banana." Practicing with real food examples is one of the best ways to build confidence.
And that confidence grows when you share. So listeners, why not write down your favorite dish in English and describe it with flavor, texture, and health words? And if you're enjoying this, like, subscribe, and share your answers in the comments. We can't wait to read them.
Catherine, I think one of the best things about food is how it brings people together. Imagine a big family barbecue, everyone laughing, kids playing, and the smell of grilled meat in the air. It's not just food, it's an experience.
Yes, and barbecues are perfect for learning new English words. For example, the word grill. It's both a verb and a noun. You can say, "we grill chicken," or "put the burgers on the grill." One word, two uses.
That's such a useful tip. And another fun word is kebab. It's meat or vegetables on a stick cooked over the fire. You'll hear it in many countries, from the Middle East to Europe. Knowing words like this helps learners understand menus everywhere.
Absolutely. And let's not forget simple but important words like tent or cooler. At a barbecue, a tent gives you shade, and a cooler keeps drinks cold. These are everyday objects, but when you can name them, your English sounds complete.
I agree. Plus, these words make conversations feel real. Instead of saying, we put drinks in a box, you can say, we put drinks in the cooler. Much better, right?
Much better. So listeners, try practicing these words. Grill, kebab, tent, cooler. In your own sentences, imagine your perfect barbecue and describe it with flavor, texture, and health words. And if you enjoy this kind of learning, hit the like button, subscribe, and share your answers in the comments. We can't wait to read them.
Catherine, another thing I love about food is how it changes during the day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even snacks, they all have their own special place. For example, breakfast is often light but full of energy, like eggs, toast, or fruit.
Right, and lunch is usually quicker. Maybe a sandwich, salad, or rice with chicken. Dinner, on the other hand, is often the biggest meal. People sit down together, talk, and enjoy something warm, like pasta, roasted meat, or soup.
And then we have snacks. I like how snacks are small but powerful. A piece of fruit, a granola bar, or even some nuts can give you energy. In English, talking about snacks is important because it shows daily habits.
That's true. And when learners describe their meals, they can practice useful grammar. For example, instead of saying, I eat cereal, you can say, I usually eat cereal for breakfast. Adding words like usually, sometimes, or always makes your English sound more natural.
Exactly. Even simple questions like, what do you usually eat for dinner? Or, do you like spicy food? Can start great conversations. Food is one of the easiest topics to practice English with because everyone eats.
And it's a fun way to learn. So listeners, try asking yourself these questions in English. What's your favorite snack? What do you usually have for lunch? Write your answers in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this journey with us.
Catherine, food can even teach us surprising facts. Did you know carrots were originally purple, not orange? Or that honey never spoils? You could eat honey that's thousands of years old.
That's amazing. And here's another fun one. Bananas are actually berries, but strawberries are not. Facts like these make learning about food both fun and educational, especially for English learners.
Yes, and they're great for practicing new vocabulary. Words like spoil, meaning to go bad, or ripe, meaning ready to eat, are very common. For example, the milk spoiled, or this mango is ripe. These are everyday expressions.
And don't forget the word ingredients. That means the things you need to make a dish. For example, the ingredients for pizza are flour, cheese, tomato sauce, and toppings. When you know this word, you can describe recipes in English.
Exactly. And then we have recipe, which means the instructions for cooking. Learners can say, do you have a recipe for that cake? Or I followed the recipe step by step. These little phrases make English useful in daily life.
And that's the beauty of it. Food makes language real. So listeners, try sharing a fun food fact or even a recipe in English. Write it in the comments, practice saying it out loud, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast so more learners can join in.